How's it going, guys? This is Saber054, more Pokemon Showdown battles, OU, Diamond and Pearl Platinum, Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Gonna start with my Mythonite, Dragonite lead over here, and he went for Trick. I mean, I had a feeling I should have switched because this is the type of Pokemon that Dragonite can't really do much with, at least my Dragonite. So switch on to the Milkinder, our Miltank. And this guy is really screwing me over. Knockoff, getting rid of my items. Tricked the damn Dragonite. I mean, I guess the Focus Sash is going to be kind of useless on the Uxie. But things aren't really going so well. And Hippowdon too. There's going to be sand in. I mean, I can't really do much to this guy. I think it makes sense to switch to either Swampert or maybe even Milotic. So I'm going to do Milotic there. So Stealth Rock is up, even more trouble for me. And I can do Ice Beam or Surf. I'll go for Ice Beam knowing that it's going to switch, but the Clefable is actually going to be okay even if I did Surf or Ice Beam. So this thing is probably, it has HP IVs, maybe Special Defense IVs, who knows, but I can't really touch it. And I commonly see this do Calm Mind when people play it. So it did Wish instead, but I switched on to the Dragonite. I'm carrying Brick Break, so hopefully we can hurt this thing, but he did switch again to the Uxie, and we are hurting this dude. Healed thanks to Wish though, so yeah, this guy has answers for my guys. I mean, his 3 Pokemon revealed so far against mine, they're doing well. He has the advantage. I haven't done much, and my guys are getting worn down. So what are we gonna do again? Perhaps I should switch on to the Miltank. Maybe. I mean, if I can get a few body slams and get like a paralysis, it would be good. But instead, I decided to stay in, thinking that it's going to switch. He did go for the U-turn and went on to the Hippowdon. So my Brick Break was for nothing. At least if I hit him with something else, it could have been something. If I did like maybe even Draco Meteor or just something. But anyway, switch on to the Milotic again. We're getting that Stealth Rock damage, and he goes for War. Makes sense. So more free damage for him. But good news is I did switch onto the Swampert, so it's probably going to have to switch himself now. So Waterfall, the damn Uxie, I really want to kill this thing because it's just messing me up. And at this point, I mean, it is pretty hurt. It's probably going to try and U-turn again. Goes for the knockoff, so I lost the leftovers on the Swampert too. This thing is finally out, but I mean, it did put in so much work. Got rid of my items, fucked up the Dragonite, just so many things. Okay, so Gardevoir, this thing, I know it can learn, like, I think Energy Ball or some grass moves. Is it going to do that? I don't know. We're going to switch on to the Platycalcum just to be safe. It did Will-O-Wisp. I guess I should have seen that coming too. Luckily it missed. Very fortunate there. A burned Metagross is almost useless. And I can't really switch back to anything now. We're just gonna have to take our chances. Go for an attack. Either Earthquake or Meteor Mash. I'm going for the Meteor Mash. Uses Protect. Okay. And goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm burned again. I do considerable damage still, even with the burn, and I get the attack boost. That's going to help a little bit. So at this point, he is going to switch onto the Hippowdon. I'm not really surprised to see that. Honestly, the Metagross is almost useless now. I get another boost, which is great. So I go for Meteor Mash. I miss. That doesn't really work out. But it decided to go for Slack Off as opposed to Earthquake. So let's just try and do as much damage as I can. Metagross is out as well. Hippowdon is halfway though. So I think either Swampert or Milotic can do the job. Only problem is it's going to switch onto the Clefable probably if I use the Milotic. So I think no matter what, Swampert, I gotta go for Swampert, damn it. Or I guess as Zelf, I can maybe force a switch this way. So he decides to let the Hippowdon in and use the Roar instead. So getting that Stealth Rock damage. So Hippodon is finally out too. Okay, and then it goes for Rosary too. That's pretty annoying. This thing is probably gonna do Sleep Powder, and I always hate sleep. It's just really busted when you think about it. It amazes me how many other rules, smoke on. They've got their clauses and updated clauses since back in the day. You can't use Arena Trap Doctor, you can't use Baton Bash, you can't use a bunch of shit. But then the sleep, they let that around, and it's actually one of the more broken things, I'd say. I mean, and I don't know why he surrendered, but he did. He went for Substitute, I Ice Beam, then he surrendered. So that's very strange. It was very strange what he did. But anyway, it's my game. Okay, so game 2, I suppose. Starting with an Azelf, I decided to go for the extreme speed. Maybe we should have went for something else, but I thought I was going to do at least half and half. So he goes for the Stealth Rock, went for Thunderbolt at first. So now I can kill the dude, but it switched on to the Blissey. It's actually fine because I'm carrying Brick Break, whether you know it or not. So hopefully we kill the Blissey too. It's probably going to try and do like maybe Thunder Wave or something, and that was faster. So Blissey is out, excellent. Glad that's out of the way. Dragonite putting in the work. And it's going to throw in the Latias now. So it's faster than me. I did go for the Draco Meteor. I should have went for the extreme speed, but I thought maybe he was going to do like Calm Mind or some shit. Anyway, make sure we go for the threatening play. It's fine. I can answer the Latias with the Metagross here. So unless he does something like Thunder Wave, can't really do much. Throws in the Moltres. It's actually a good counter to Metagross. But as soon as I get the Stealth Rocks out, this thing is going to be useless. It's a very high risk Pokemon when you use a Pokemon that's 4 times weak to Rock. Stealth Rock is just so influential. So he gets the Lucky Burn, which is some bullshit, with Flamethrower no less. It's not like he was using Lava Plume. But I guess maybe Melodic is going to take physical attacks better now, but the burn is going to be shit. So Surf uses Protect, fine. Gets that leftovers healing. Maybe Toxic in this thing is going to be good, or I can just keep using Surf. It depends. Is he going to switch? It's probably going to switch to something. I don't know what. A Zelf would be a good decoy because it's faster too. I mean, if I do Surf, it's dead. But if I do Toxic, then it's going to be a perfect switch for the Azelf. I guess he doesn't. I mean, Malark's move pool is very predictable. So he goes for Celebi instead. I do a little bit of damage on that. So pretty much guarantees I have to switch here, just in case this thing does Leaf Storm or something. I mean, I can't really touch this thing. If it does Calm Mind, Ice Beam, even though it's super effective, it's not going to be good. Metagross makes the most sense. Now, this thing does carry Hidden Power Fire a lot of the times. But, goddamn. Crazy trucks outside, cars, anyway. So I'm going for Metagross. He went for Psychic. Okay, we can take that, no problem. And, Meteor Mash. Are you going to switch on to the Moltres again? I don't know. Let's see what this thing is going to do. Use Toxic. Why did you do that? I don't know. You thought I was going to switch again? Maybe, but I mean, I get the critical hit. The Celebi is out. That's good. That's a potential threatening Pokemon out of the way. Naturally switches onto the Moltres. I'm going to switch again to the Milotic. And you can't really do shit with Flamethrower. It's about time I start doing Recover. I haven't set up Stealth Rocks yet. If I do that, the Moltres is going to be kind of useless. You know what? I should actually switch on to, because I mean, with Thick Fat, even though Miltank is a physical wall, I can't take the shit. But it goes for Latias, okay, and more Mortal Cycles and shit outside. Bet you guys can hear them. Ice Beam, he's really trying to overpredict what I'm gonna do. So we get the Ice Beam on the Latias there. And it's looking good for me. This guy trying to be a mind reader all the time. So finally goes for Thunderbolt. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna let the Melodic go, I think. Get a clean switch, and then the Ladias is also nearly dead. If he does recover, he goes for Ice Beam. Jesus, oh man, that's so bad. And now the Ladias is out. You could have killed the Melodic, man. I mean, he should have known that I was gonna sacrifice it if I'm not doing recover. Anyway, so now he's down to 3 Pokemon. I mean, I only got 4 left myself, but I think I got a pretty good checkmate here with the Pokemon I got left. 3 Pokemon that I haven't revealed, mind you. And the Azelf is almost dead too. So Miltank, he has a Swampert. Okay, that's fine. Swampert shouldn't be able to do that much. Stealth Rock, now the Moltres is essentially useless. And yeah, the Swampert can't really do shit. I'm not really doing shit with Miltank on it too, but with the Body Slam, Paralysis, and you know, Milk Drink, I can pretty much outgrind the Swampert, no problems. His carrying counter though, but and Seismic Toss, Guz has a bunch of weird moves. Wow, I don't know why you're running those moves, man. I mean, trying to be different, I guess, but I mean, having things like Earthquake and Waterfall, an Ice move, is just paramount to me. The coverage is just very good. Anyway, so there's no way this thing is going to be able to kill me unless I get like a critical hit with the Body Slam. I'm just going to keep doing Milk Drink. I do enough damage that even with the counter, he can't really kill me. And then I can just heal back and keep using Body Slam. Unless this Swampert has Rest, he can't do shit. And even then, I'll have the advantage. So Body Slam goes for the counter. And I've noticed it's not even carrying like... It doesn't look like it has leftovers, the Swampert. Alright. Go for Milk Drink again. In a row. And pretty soon this thing is going to be out. I don't know what the hell else you're going to do. Can't really switch onto the Azelf. Moltres, same idea. And if it gets paralyzed, it's even more useless. I mean, I got this guy, to be honest, and I haven't even revealed the 2 more Pokemon. So keep going on for the Milk Drink. At this point, it's just a battle of a grind game, basically. Wearing him out, he doesn't have a chance. He does decide to switch onto the Moltres. And with Body Slam, this thing is pretty much dead. I mean, do you even have Roost? I don't know why he's using Protect when you can use Roost on the Moltres. I guess Protect lets you scout and it ensures it's gonna go first. It looks like it's carrying Roost and Protect together. I guess, yeah, it's because of the pressure. You do the pressure shit with Zapdos and Moltres. I've seen that before. People just trying to stall. It does work, but at the same time, you know, you're burning a lot of moves, and then I know that I can counter you basically. Like if I see, oh, okay, you got Protect, you got Roost, you got Flamethrower, 4th move is whatever, okay, then I can switch on to something that you can't do shit against. So Substitute as well, speaking of which. So he seriously is trying to stall me out, but it's not gonna work, man. It isn't gonna work. I have too many Pokemon left. The Moltres is paralyzed. The Metagross isn't gonna be very good against him, but I still got a Zelf. I got a lot of different Pokemon. You know, you just won't be able to really outgrind me. I got a Swampert left. If you're not carrying Hidden Power, that's another threat. So I'm switching on to the dude. And Paralyzed can't even move. And it's pretty much my game. I mean, Waterfall all day. Whatever he switches on to is dead. It's checkmate. So take your loss, man. And he's gonna surrender. So it's pretty much a GG. He surrendered. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What